This fall, you will not be able to enroll your kids in a school outside the district that you live in because Missouri lawmakers didn't get the bill done before the end of the session. Missouri Capitol Bureau Chief Joe McLean explains what it means for parents and what options are left.
I believe in competition. I truly do. I believed in competition all my life.
Sedalia Republican State Representative Brad Pollitt is a former school administrator and superintendent. This year, he chaired the House Education Committee, and for the third year in a row, sponsored a bill to allow open enrollment. He wants students to be able to go to the school they feel is their best fit.
When those that are against open enrollment say it's going to cause schools to compete for kids, well, what is wrong with that? You know, competition is what made this country great, and we've kind of gotten away from that.
Importantly, Pollitt's bill would have blocked any student for transferring districts for athletics. It would have included a one-year ban on participating in sports if a student transferred. It also would have capped the number of students who could leave a school at 3% a year. Even with these limits, though, the Missouri State Teachers Association said this policy and ones like it spelled trouble for smaller districts.
I think for different districts, you would have seen a lot of different consequences of open enrollment.
Matt Michelson directs education policy for the MSTA. He said the thinner spreading of public funds squeezes the resources of those that count every dollar.
So smaller, struggling districts that have lower tax bases, not the ability to raise funds, as they would lose enrollment, they would lose funding that was associated with that.
In sorts, Michelson got his way. In this year's session, open enrollment was introduced, but was short the final procedural votes in the Senate to go through. So open enrollment isn't an option, at least for this year.
In the last 2 years, it's been the first bill that we've passed out of the House, and I haven't met with new Speaker Patterson yet, but I believe he'll make it a priority as well.
You still have options if you want to switch schools outside your district, but they're in the form of tax credit scholarships for private schools, and those aren't a guarantee. In Jefferson City, Joe McLean, First Alert 4.